Hi everyone, welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is Are You on Their Mind? Their thoughts, their feelings, their actions of course, and the timing. We have three piles as usual. Number 1, 10 of Cups and CITRINE. Number 2, Knight of Cups and LAPIS LAZULI. Number 3, 8 of Wands and green aventurine. Pause the video if you need more time and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the 10 of Cups and the citrine stone, this is going to be your reading. So, are you on their mind? Let's see. Eight of Wands, very good. Great confirmation. The Fool. The Sun. 10 of Swords. 2 of Wands. 2 of Coins. Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. We have some really good vibes here, some really good energy to talk about. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Divine timing is at play. In less than a month. You're wasting your time. So we have many messages coming in from this. Side hustle. Heartbreak. Bad credit. Secluded. I wish I could be fully honest with you. It is all too much. I am the man. The heat between us is intense. Scythe. Tower. Tree. Stars. Mountain. Okay, now let's see what is going on here. You chose the 10 of Cups. So this is telling me right away that you're not thinking about this as something simple. You are projecting for sure you are thinking a certain level of ideal outcome out of this, or maybe you thought about it in the past. Or maybe you know that you represent what they wish they had in their life, for example, love, comfort, peace, maybe even a real future here. So this isn't casual. This is part of what they have in their mind about this connection, even if it's a simple idealization. But this is also what you have thought, or you are thinking about this connection. So here we have a dream. The dream of the Ten of Cups. What are we going to do about it? Can we manifest it? How did we approach this dream until now? This is what I think we're going to see here. In fact, if we move forward with the thoughts, the first thing that you see is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of momentum, fast action, fast movement, quick thoughts, intrusive thoughts. So somehow we start seeing that this person is thinking of you in a way that is slightly not controlled. They're not controlling that. Okay. And we also see, for example, here, the Two of Wands, and this Queen of Swords. So this is very intense mental activity. This person is watching you, wondering what you're up to, and weighing whether they should reach out or not. So there is this push-pull energy, like part of them wants to rush in, another part wants to remain detached. Sometimes they are processing the pain of the Ten of Swords, okay? We also see somebody who comes forward, very simply, in terms of energy, who comes forward with wands. So I want to reach out, I want to take action, I want to bring forward the connection. But there is another aspect of the swords that says, okay, let's talk about it. Let's not take action. Let's see what this is all about. So I think they are between these two paths here, and this thing is explaining very well what's going on. So yes, they are thinking of you, but at the same time, they are trying to stay in control of this thing. So, what about you? You could be this Queen of Swords. Maybe they think that you have pulled back. Or maybe they have lost their chance. They had something to offer. They juggled for too long, and now it's difficult. Okay, so somehow this Queen of Swords says that they know that you are not somebody that they can mess with. This is a card that shows respect, but also a bit of fear around your reaction. If they come back and it's too messy, too late, or if they take action, because this is not all about separation. Maybe you are still together, but you don't know what this person is thinking about. So yes, they are afraid of how they're going to bring this forward. When we talk about feelings, we have to notice for a moment the Fool, okay, the Sun, warmth, positive vibes, and of course the Knight of Cups. And this is beautiful, this is positive, they do have real feelings here. And there is still this romantic energy towards you. They recognize this sun energy, the warmth, whether you're still together or not, they miss this thing a lot. So what we understand is no matter what the circumstances of the connection are right now, this person is not feeling thrilled about what is going on here. Okay. There is something almost innocent about the way they feel. Like being around you is bringing up the better side of them, the softer, the happier version of themselves. A bit that version that is willing to take a risk, to bring things forward, to change the dynamic. But then we have, again, this duality, this very intense duality from the light to the complete darkness, the Ten of Swords. So here we see the reality. For example, if you also check the secluded, separation, reflected, all of this, you will see that here we have somebody who experiences some form of ending, some form of conclusion that wasn't very nice to experience. Maybe they have hurt you or made a bad decision, and now this thing is haunting them emotionally. Now, we also have the heartbreak. Not only separation, not only secluded, reflecting, but also the heartbreak. So, and also the forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Yeah, I think they know they have messed up. But still, this emotional pull is very strong. They are telling you the hate between us is intense. And this is confirming the vibe. This isn't cold. This is a heavy, unresolved passion with feelings that they have been suppressing for a long time because of the duality we have seen in the beginning right there. Now, what are they going to do about this thing? We have movement here. The beginning of the reading is very intense, Eight of Wands. It's fast. The Knight of Cups is honest and direct. And the cards are telling you in less than a month. So yes, you can expect communication if you are, of course, in this no contract, in this no communication. But even if you are in communication and if you are talking, you are being together, this less than a month card defines a breakthrough in the connection. So we're going to have that conversation. As you can see over here, the scythe and the tower, the mountain are very important because they are showing an ending. So the ending of isolation, the ending of this obstacle that is kind of keeping us detached emotionally or physically or the whole thing. Okay. So yes, you should expect communication here. Something that will start getting things back on track here. There is a lot of planning energy around this. So despite all these dualities, we have seen two different types of duality here. We do have the Two of Coins, and this is showing that they have been juggling the handling. But this is also about their life, I think. Money issues, because look at what we have. We have side hustle, bad credit, unemployed, these cards. It doesn't have to be that your person is unemployed, but for sure we see a very real material type of struggle. Okay, so then we have so it's like they are resolving their issues. This is, for example, a mountain element. And they are also trying to find, amongst these difficulties, space for you and for the resolution of this situation. So I think they are trying here. Divine timing is at play. This isn't random. I know that you don't like much the cards about divine timing. It's very vague, but this is not like, see it as the wheel of fortune. Okay, this is why when we are talking about divine timing, approach it like the wheel of fortune. There are elements in life that we are not controlling, and that's how it is. So when you're hearing divine timing, think about practical things that are not controlled by us. For example, financial issues, conditions that might be temporary since this person is juggling to find solutions, but still they are affecting the current circumstances. Okay. So this is the divine timing here. This is what it means. And things are changing, of course. Things are transforming. The block is being removed, just like we have said. Then you do have the star and the tower. This combination is telling you that the first approach might happen online, at a distance. We might see somebody breaking the blockage of your connection, whether this is silence or a misunderstanding, but it could happen from their tower, from a distance. Okay. still trying to root the connection with a tree. Hmm? But the healing and my effort to bring forward the longevity in this connection is happening in a way I'm trying to keep it safe as I can. Okay, so yeah, this can lead to something very real though, if the conversation goes well. So they are reaching out. It will happen soon, in less than a month, within a few weeks. And yes, they are coming in romantically, but I don't think that the reason why this person is approaching is romantic, just romantic to see, because they are missing the warmth and the adventure. This is like, I have a plan here. I want to see, I want to make space, create stability, longevity, a potential future. We need to see where this thing is going. So somehow they're trying to find what this thing is all about. And what are the chances to build a 10 of cups potentially? So yes, there is caution, there is romantic energy, but we are not focusing so much on the romantic. We are focusing mostly on the conversation around the logistics of this connection. What is it? Can I make space for this connection to develop? And if I invest and if I make space, does it work? Will it work? So yes. And of course, they want you to trust them. That's obvious. You are a Queen of Swords, okay, and you're holding a space right there, the upper angle, and you're holding that space. And not only you're holding that space, but the staring is towards the void. So they are not even sure that you are willing to do that, that you are willing to listen to them, okay? Now, messages. I wish I could be fully honest with you. Oh, hiding something for sure. They are hiding their feelings here. There's no doubt. Okay. Also, it might be related to their past traumas. I'm struggling to get over the past. To their pride, I'm the man here. Ego, little ego comes forward. They want to prove something to you, like they want to show you that, you know what, I'm important here. I want to remind you that I am important. We see this thing. um I'm surprised I haven't seen any Six of Wands here, but anyways, it's all too much mental overload, overwhelmed energy. They have been thinking about everything. We have seen them, how they are divided practically into two different mindsets for each and everything, what they want, how they want it, is it a good time, is it too late, they have all of these things. But they also have their issues, maybe a bit of guilt, a bit of past traumas, all of this. And the heat between us is intense, emotionally charged, very passionate, not over this connection. This connection is not over. So, are you on their mind? Absolutely, heavily affecting them, confusing them, are they going to take action? Absolutely, yes, in a very practical way, driven by the emotions that they have for you. So this is somebody who has been suppressing feelings, yet they decide to use these feelings as a fuel to move forward. Can this thing work long term? We have, first of all, the card that you have chosen is the Ten of Cups, but let's say that this doesn't say anything in the end, because just it could be wishful thinking. I wish I could manifest the Ten of Cups here, yes. But I think it depends a lot on what you're going to do with it once they reach out. This person feels the loss. They are not totally healed yet. We haven't talked about this. You're wasting your time. I think here it's very important to maintain your Queen of Swords mindset, but without being extremely distant. If you really want to rebuild something here, maintain your reasoning. In fact, they are coming forward with a very you know, with a swords vibe. They're not coming forward to convince you about their feelings. Actually, they are very uncomfortable about these feelings. They want to come forward with reasoning, and they want to see if it's going to work practically. So you can stay on that safe space of the Queen of Swords as long as you don't isolate yourself. If you want a connection, it's important to see if you can meet them halfway. Because if you cannot do that, if you're not healed, if the moment you see them, I don't know, they remind you of past struggles, it's obvious that this thing doesn't have a future for you. You don't want it. I mean, your system is kind of pushing away this narrative. So it depends a lot on how you're going to approach that. Does it depend fully on you? Of course not. But your reaction and your handling is playing a major role once this person reaches out. Are you supposed to be accountable for the future of this connection? No, you just have to be clear about what you're experiencing. If you want it, if you feel that their approach is valid, that their approach is fair, so you can embrace this dynamic. Otherwise, you can just keep moving. This is what I see. So yes, swords, swords, swords here. That's how you're going to get to the result and the conclusions that you need. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. Does it make sense? If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the Knight of Cups and the Lapis Lazuli card stone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Five of Coins. Page of Coins. The Wheel of Fortune. Four of Wands. Death card. Queen of Wands. The Magician. Ten of Cups. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Okay. Fall. Festive season. When you least expect it. Cope. Living in the moment. Ashamed. Guilt. Embarrassed. In the wrong. Ghosted. Off and on. Hot and cold. Detached. I am scared of rejection. Don't wait for me, please. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I can't do this right now. Bouquet. Coffin. Right there. This is good. This is very positive. I will explain during the reading why it's good. Crossroads. Key. Very nice. You picked the Knight of Cups. So right away we see that what this pile is going to be about is emotion, romantic energy, but also vulnerable energy. There is movement towards you. We have seen that throughout the cards, but you know, all of this has been very slow, very confusing. And what we have seen as we were pulling cards is that there is going to be a very important breakthrough, a very important choice in the story. So let's talk about this thing. We start with the Five of Coins. So this is not good energy here. Okay, this person is thinking of you with the Page of Coins. It's this thought process with the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like they lost something here. They had something that they didn't value that much back then. For sure, with the Page of Coins, it was something that was supposed to grow, but they lost it. The circumstances, the handling, the timing was such that they lost the potential. This is what we see here. And now it's like they are outside the door, looking in, seeing what they have lost, but they don't know yet what to do. So you are still in their thoughts, but they're wondering, is it too late? Are they good enough? Is this Five of Coins maybe their value in all of this, their ability to handle things? Who caused the Five of Coins? So we don't have somebody who is isolating you from the circumstances and they are thinking about you like, oh, you look so good, you're so great, you're so fantastic, we are so compatible, whatever. No, they are seeing you. Your value is very important. You have value for them. You are important. You represent somebody that could handle the circumstances that they cannot handle in such a way that you could create something happy, something beautiful for both of you. So you know how to handle things and create positive results. While they don't, they are left behind. Okay. So this is a huge contrast. That Five of Coins is not your Five of Coins. It's not who you are. Is what they have created with their contribution. And it's heavy. It's not easy. So yes, there are moments where they are isolating you, you know, like putting you on that pedestal, thinking of you, saying, oh, you're so great, so powerful, so joyful. But then there are these moments where they are seeing what are the circumstances that they have created and they realize that this is not a good thing. In fact, you see, the Wheel of Fortune always has the idea of destiny, external circumstances, and here we have destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So who has the quality, well, the characteristics of the Five of Coins? It's them. The Page of Coins shows that we had something, okay, we had this pentacle that was supposed to be studied, to be nurtured, to be grown, but it didn't work because of me. And now I'm back to the student stage. I'm thinking. I am observing. I want to figure out how to approach this, what to say, to change this whole dynamic? How can I show you that I'm serious over this? But I mean, serious. Now, right now, with the 5 of coins, with the page of coins, they have a really long way ahead of them. It feels like they have missed their chance. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny brought them this opportunity. That was a moment of celebration. That was a moment of a potential upgrade, and they gave up. This is what it is. They gave up. They mishandled anyway. The door is closed right now. That's how they see it. So, I mean, they have these thoughts full of hesitation about the situation, about your intentions, about them, their value. They're very confused. And you do have these oracles: ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, ghosted, detached, hot and cold. So I think they pulled away. They pulled away. This is a mindset and actions that are coming from an emotional poverty. And you're not like this. You have the 10 of Cups. So I'm assuming, the way these cards are right here, that you were not the one who detached, who ghosted, who brought forward this death card eventually. Maybe you had to shut the door behind you because you're prioritizing, look, your growth, your well-being. But that's another thing. It was just a something that happened because it was more like a reaction to their actions, okay? And your reaction was to protect yourself. And now this thing is making them feel guilty, embarrassed, and all of this. I don't think you're the one who's living in the moment. They're just, this is very clear. This is not you. This is them trying to cope with their life. This is them who don't have clarity about what is going on in general. And you know, now on an emotional level, I think they are very, very connected to you. I think right now they are more connected to you than what they used to in the past, especially if that death card is representing no contact, no communication. If it's an actual separation, these feelings are growing. They feel like they have lost something. It wasn't taken away from them. They lost it. They did not value enough that thing. They lost it. And now they feel sad. Anyways, so emotionally they're very connected to you. You have the Four of Wands, a death card that is describing exactly what I have explained to you right now, all of these changes. The Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Even the Magician, for me, in this context, is about feelings, deep feelings. So the connection has changed them a lot. What happened between you, the way things did not work out actually, has triggered something in them. They saw parts about themselves that they were not ready to face. So this is shadow work. You made me realize my flaws. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind, detachment. So somehow the ghosting now through the healing eyes becomes detachment, apparently. And yes, okay. I mean, they had to find their way. They have to find their way. But you did great on not waiting for them and prioritizing yourself. So we have, this is somebody that is not ready to handle things. There is a past. I'm struggling to get over the past. This past to me looks very foggy and confused, where we are having these coping mechanisms just to handle all the things that are happening as we are trying to find the right path. Probably this person was looking for healing through, or not healing, peace of mind, a bit of silence from their mental noise in circumstances that were not good. bad habits, difficult behavior, all of these things that we have seen. And with the way that you handle things, with the way that you have let go of everything, this person has felt like this is something new to me. I have to I have to approach things in a different way. I have to do something to find my balance here. It's not about the path anymore. It's about my mind, my noise. I have to clear my mind. So yes, somehow they needed that time away from you to really figure out what this thing was about. Now they feel drawn to you more than what they used to, I think. You are strong, magnetic, of course, Queen of Wands vibes. You haven't lost your place in their heart. On the contrary, the emotional tie is stronger than ever. They imagine what life could be with you, how happy I could live my life without having to depend on coping mechanisms day by day. My life could become a beautiful thing rather than something that I feel guilty about or I'm surviving day by day. So we start seeing them embracing the hope of something better in the future. They have, of course, a long way to go here, but this is still something very beautiful. Then they are telling you, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. So even if you don't treat them at all, if you don't talk to them, if you separate yourself from them in a very dynamic and direct way, still this person feels that you are showing them a certain level of respect that they don't deserve. In the past, probably you tried to give this person the Four of Wands vibe. No, they don't deserve it. This is why now we see how the past trauma and the low self-esteem, the low self-value is affecting a relationship. So you showed feelings, you showed Four of Wands, you showed Ten of Cups, you came forward as the Queen of Wands, detached from the idea of rejection. Yet what did they see in you? The rejection. Oh, you will reject me. Once you see who I am, you will see that I don't deserve it, and you will reject me. I can't do this. Don't wait for me. It's very clear what they're doing here. And of course, they are scared that they will be left behind with this Five of Coins energy. So will they act? Yes, this is what is the important thing. We have the Magician. So I think they are trying to put their strength together. Of course, this is about your abilities and how special you are, but these are their thoughts and their actions. So the Magician shows the planning side of their actions. And then we have this rider over here. And this rider is confirming movement, a message, an invitation with a bouquet. And the bouquet is the offer, okay, the gift, a kind gesture. This person wants to bring something positive into this connection again, because in your life you do have positive things. You don't wait for them to bring you positive things. Now we have a fall, festive season, and when you least expect it. So yes, you will hear from them again, likely soon. October to December looks very active, and the key and the crossroads is a decision. They will reach that moment where they have to choose, and they will choose you. Now, what is very important here to say is that the bouquet, apart from the offer, the bouquet is about being kind, being formal, being distant. And this is telling a lot, together with the coffin, about the way they are approaching this. So until now, we have seen a person that has literally kept you away from them, detached, not capable of coping with what they feel, feeling guilty for that, yet continuing this emotional isolation of theirs. That is going to end. The formality, the distance, all of this is going to end eventually. And there will be a choice that will unlock this potential. Okay, so the message that is coming is very important, because I think if we read through the cards that we have, you will see that we have somebody who is vulnerable at this moment emotionally, who has somehow done a certain level of work to get to a more balanced attitude, to a more balanced mindset. They are telling you, don't wait for me, please. This is not lack of love. This is more like guilt. I don't deserve this. I haven't done anything to deserve this. Please, don't wait for me. And then at the same time, they're planning to come forward. So this is the negative part of their mind that is saying, this is the kind of that negative voice that is telling them, no, you don't deserve this. You're not good for that. You're not good enough. And that thing is still there, okay? But we see also somebody who's trying to heal, and this is very important. So they are thinking about you, and I think they are thinking about you constantly. They have different thoughts. One is the idealization, how great you are, how perfect you are, all of these things. What a great future you could bring into somebody's life. Being in a relationship with you is probably something very beautiful. And then we have the practical. Oh my God, what a mess have I done here? How difficult all of this has been for me, and how much have I messed up? Emotionally, they are very tied to you. The feelings are amplified here. In fact, they are not keeping any control over this. And they have been working through their shame, their fear, their regrets, their past traumas, their mental noise, all of these things. This is something that right now we see them in the process of this shadow work, intense shadow work. So yes, they're reaching out with a sincere vibe, with a choice, with an invitation, with an offer, honesty and directness, and I think it's going to happen relatively soon. So yes, what do? You stay in your power. There is nothing that you can do here. Whatever is blocking this connection is not feelings. It's not how this person feels. They have feelings for you. It's their past. It's their mindset. These are things that you cannot control, and you cannot change how they feel about themselves. So when it comes to you, what you are supposed to do here is accept the wheel of fortune. That this is something that I don't control. I keep going with my life, and when this person comes forward, we will see how honest and how much I like this offer, and we will see what we can do with that. So no, you are not called to fix anything here, because there is nothing here for you to fix. You keep going. You're being already an inspiration to this person, and this is what you should be doing. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the Eight of Wands and the green aventurine stone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? The Magician. The Hierophant. Seven of Wands. Temperance. King of Wands. Queen of Coins. The High Priestess. Eight of Coins. holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Escape. I left when things got hard. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. May, spring, summer. Goodbye, divine feminine. Round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. No strings, feelings. I don't know who I am anymore. What is the truth? The passion is too much. I wish to be like you. Ring, lilies, book, sun, mice. The Eight of Wands is perfect for the reading because it shows that the energy is fast, restless. They have been thinking about saying something, and this is something that we have confirmed with the cards that we have pulled. And yes, it's like breaking the silence. So let's see. Their thoughts. I think their mind is a bit racing here. We have cards like the Magician, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands. So mentally, they're in full-blown conflict here. They want to take control with the Magician. They want to reach out, but at the same time, they're stuck in old patterns. The Hierophant, the tradition, represents the pressure. This pressure can come from many places: a family, work, expectations. Sometimes we are our own hierophant. And maybe this person has been doing what is safe. But you come forward with your Eight of Wands choice and you shake the structure, the dogma of this situation, of this mindset. They are thinking about how they can potentially get closer again to you without ruining everything, of course, without disturbing the pre-existing structure, and adding a few new layers of excitement. This is what the Temperance is telling you. So the Magician says that they are trying to manifest a way forward. It's active. So you are not some form of passing thought here. You are the problem they want to solve. And they want to find a way to integrate you, your existence, the way that we will see, the way they see you, and the things that they want to achieve in this connection, in their pre-existing structure. Now, all of this creates a lot of conflict, but they are willing to take action and do what they have to do to ease the tension. to be very honest, I don't think that they see clearly what's going on. I think this narrative of I will fix things, I will put whatever I have in my life together, and somewhere there I will make some space in the corner for you so I can fit everything. It's just, it's wrong. It doesn't work. It's just the first step. It's kind of a denial at the moment. I am not seeing that by wanting you in my life, the old structure has to go. I have to build something new with you, not make some space to put you somewhere there. Anyway, this is already something that they will understand in the process. This is why you have the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands has this dual energy. They are fighting, they are defending the structure, but at the same time, this structure is something that is holding them back. They want to defend both the connection and the structure. Not possible in their circumstances. This is what I see here. So, yes, we do have some cards that are indicating all of this. This idea that I don't know who I am anymore, for example. This is the first card that shows very clearly this difficulty. Who am I without my structure? Who am I without my mindset? We have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. These habits can also be seen as their routine. I don't want to change my routine. This person has feelings for you, but anyways, the point is that these feelings are interfering with the rational mind, and it is creating a lot of tension. Then we have escape. I left when things got difficult, got hard. And responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So, detachment. I had to let this go. It's very clear. And with the holding back, we can see very clearly that this person has feelings, but they are holding back these feelings because they want to maintain some form of structure, whether this structure is another relationship, another connection, or simply their routine. I don't want to, maybe this person is so attached to the control of their external circumstances that they cannot stand uh, to change the slightest thing. Okay, in fact, when you see, I don't know who I am anymore, they have an issue of sort of identity. They don't know who they are. Because this is probably a person that doesn't really go within. So they don't have awareness of who they are, what they want. And they define themselves around what is happening around them. And at that point, the Hierophant, your reality becomes the Hierophant. Why? Because I define myself through whatever is happening around me at the moment. They have this issue of control. So let's talk about these feelings. We have cards like the Temperance, the King of Wands, the Queen of Coins, High Priestess, Eight of Coins. Cards like feelings, the Divine Feminine, the passion is too much. I wish to be like you. Okay, so here we see somebody who has deep emotions for you, deep feelings. They don't show these feelings, of course. Holding back is the key to this thing. They are not sharing feelings. I should have expressed myself better. I should have expressed my feelings, my innocent feelings over here, but no, I didn't. And it's done now. You are the Queen of Coins. Stable, grounded, nurturing, mysterious here together with the High Priestess. And what they are trying to do, first of all, again, a bit of illusion. I am a person that I'm expressing my feelings through King of Wands, through actions. So you have this manager archetype, this boss, okay, that makes important decisions and they're handling structures, that is telling you that I'm expressing these feelings through my actions. You don't have a King of Cups here. You have a King of Wands. It's different. So another level of kind of delusion on what they do, who they are. In fact, this thing becomes more and more significant as the reading moves forward. So, and here comes, I think, the most important. What is the truth? They start asking themselves, what's going on here? What is the truth? Am I really the King of Wands? Do I really know what I'm doing here? Am I really experiencing a successful life, a successful reality? What is happening? Things are changing very fast, and I don't understand anymore. Your Eight of Wands. So you become the trigger. The Queen of Coins, that she's so stable, that she's almost silent, calm, mysterious. She's doing her thing here, her Eight of Coins, whatever she does. And this queen, this apparently passive queen, but very dominant in her energy, she is taking over so much space that this person doesn't know anymore what is the truth, what's going on here. And in fact, they are telling you, I wish to be like you because you embody what this king manager wants to become. Okay, you embody everything, all the qualities. So yeah, I think this is very important. They are drawn to, of course, to your energy and everything, but most of all to this power, to this silent power that you have. That if you feel that you are not, for example, desired in this space, if you feel that there is confusion, okay, you have better things to do. Simple as that. We have a divine feminine here. We don't have a divine masculine. In fact, the masculine is struggling to maintain the vibe of I'm taking action, I keep going, I expand. But we also have passion here. The passion is too much, says the card. And this is not exaggerating. We have the King of Wands. Hot, fire energy, impulsive, proud, instinctive. This person wants to be close to you. Then we have the Temperance and the High Priestess. So again, we are holding back, we are containing the desire. The Eight of Wands, of course, is the absolute card of desire. And a bit the Seven of Wands, where when there is confusion, and this sense of duality, do I maintain, do I fight for the connection or do I fight against the connection? I don't know. I'm a bit confused because I have passion, I have desire, but I also have my issues. So yeah, I don't think that they are admitting how they feel. And this is not personal. This is somebody who doesn't deal with feelings too much. So the emotions are here. They are not buried. It's not like, oh my God, I don't have feelings, I don't feel anything. But they are trying to contain these feelings. Like if they manage these feelings, somehow it makes them more successful. But the feelings are there and they are piling up like crazy. So Seven of Wands again becomes relevant. Maybe they're fighting against these feelings. They are very triggered by all of this, of course, as you can imagine. I don't know who I am. What is the truth? These aren't just dramatic lines. They reflect somebody who is in this deep emotional confusion. Hmm? There is something about your energy. There is something, this calmness, this easygoing vibe, not really easygoing, but the idea of I'm removing myself from places where I feel like I'm not too desired or too appreciated or not seen for my qualities, is what it is. Mm? So, will they take action? Yes, they will take action, but it's not simple. It's very layered, just like their thoughts, I think. This person is coming forward. But number one, this is not going to be romantic. Okay. It will come with the vibe of the practical. So I'm here in order to be helpful, to show up with some form of useful energy. So I would expect something external to trigger this type of communication or resolution or conversation, whatever. I don't think that they will openly try to reach out to you and tell you, okay, let's talk about this. They will find a practical reason to approach you. Okay, so they want to come forward as the mediator, the one who needs to resolve, to bring forward things that are important, things like that. Why? Because apart from all these cards that are showing how they are handling feelings, we also have the Eight of Coins. So what you have ahead of you, and maybe you don't know at the moment, is that you will deal with an Eight of Cups, Eight of Coins, I'm sorry, Eight of Coins vibe. So yeah, we do have effort. We do have somebody who wants to rebuild. But I'm afraid that they are struggling with direct energy. Okay, so we have this ring, long-term connection, bond, a soul contract. It's obvious that you are triggering and you're teaching them some lessons, there's no doubt. The book, guys, I think it's extremely clear. It's about hidden. What are they hiding? Feelings, emotions. They are hiding nice coincidence. They are hiding feelings here. Like, I don't know, it's something bad. And the lilies is the maturity. Is this person mature? Absolutely not. This is their facade. This is the facade of the King of Wands. So I'm coming forward in this very mature like conversation to be practically useful to you because something came up and I have to assist you with something. Something like that is coming forward. You're dealing with this person that is coming forward with a vibe of structure, with somebody who wants to put effort to create something practical for you. And this thing, especially with the responsibilities here, this is somebody who will use a practical reason to approach you. How do they feel about it? It's a mess. Mice, book. They are anxious. They are afraid of this rejection. They are afraid of how this thing is going to go. They need to show up contained, composed, serious, Lily's vibe. And the sun, they are trying to give their best. The problem with this person, do they have feelings? Yes. Are they going to take action? Yes. Do they want something in the future with you? Yes, they see long term. Their problem, everything is too performative. I will perform seriousness, I will perform King of Wands vibes, I will struggle and spiral and freak out, in the background. I will act like I don't want something important, that this is not such a big deal. I have my regrets for all the time that I have been holding up my feelings, but you know what? I'm going to do it again. Again, yes, sure. This is the way I do things. This is the way I handle things because I am the King of Wands. A confused King of Wands, by the way, but anyways. So yeah, expect practical communication, but behind that message, we have somebody who's longing for connection and the start of something new here with you. The time frame has a strange build up. We see our cards here are May, spring, summer. So yeah, we do have the sun, of course, and the sun shows clearly that we're going to have a breakthrough relatively soon. We don't have to wait ages here. But this is not going to be immediate reconnection, guys. You're going to see a lot of this practical approach and this performative thing that they are doing, the maturity, what is right, what is wrong, moral values. It's pretty messed up energetically. So in the end, you are like, I don't know what this person wants. What do they want? They want a future with you. They want a future with you. In fact, we have said since the beginning that they are trying to make space for this thing to happen, okay? But do we know, do they see a clear vision of that future? No, they don't. So when you have here spring and no strings, it makes sense. For you, if somebody has a vague vision of the future and what it's going to be like, for you is no future. And that's the way you should approach it. Instead of thinking, don't fall into the trap of overthinking. Like, what do they want? How do they want it? What type of future do they see? If you feel like this person doesn't give you, is not giving you clear ideas over what they want, then they don't have clear ideas. And also, we see them having the tendency to repeat patterns. This card says, I should have expressed myself better. So they're recognizing that they haven't done a good job. Okay, what do? They go through the same cycle and they come forward with another performance. Bad for them, not for you. So I think that yes, this person is coming forward relatively soon. Few weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, worst case scenario. The approach is very practical and will continue as such. I don't think we're gonna detach so easily from the Eight of Coins vibe because we are overwhelming them, because on an emotional level they are very confused on how to handle their emotions, not how they feel about you. About you, yeah, they have feelings. So, you know what, in all of this, I think you need to understand that this person has been majorly triggered by you. On an energetic level, you represent the divine feminine here. And what are they going through? An identity crisis triggered by this connection, looking for clarity and refusing to let go of the old patterns in order to find clarity. They have tried to shut down their emotions, the desire, but it didn't work. And they admire your stability, your growth, all of these things. This person is changing, so this is a good thing. The bad thing is that they resist their own change. It's normal because they are in the beginning of this transformation. The actions are coming, but they are going to be kept very safe and very restrained. And it's going to continue on a very practical level. Until we reach, I think for the next few months, you're not going to have a clear breakthrough of this relationship. You're going to have these practical moments, these moments where it's not very clear to you where this thing is going. I'm not saying that this person is necessarily keeping you tied in a situationship, because they are trying their best. They are doing their best, but their best is, I think, is objectively not enough. It's not enough. This thing over here is not enough. They have to detach from this facade of the King of Wands that they don't even serve in a positive way. They have to embrace their vulnerable aspects and integrate them into who they are. Only then they will be ready for something with somebody like you. Until then, they will struggle. I don't know who I am. I wish I was like you. Goodbye, good morning, all of these things. So, yeah, you're called to choose very wisely here. What do? Guys, don't focus on the idea. Do they have? Okay, they do have feelings. We saw that. But what about your energy? When this person comes forward, uh, try to understand how they make you feel about the future. Do you have that feeling of safety when they are talking to you, or do you feel overwhelmed, restless? You feel like this is no safe space for you. This is no safe space in terms of, emotionally. This is not a place of calmness and harmony and peace and feelings. We are not on the same page. You are the divine feminine here, embodying your best traits as much as you can, of course. And this person is like, no, I don't want to change. I don't want to integrate, but I'm changing. And I don't know if I'm going to change my habits, but I'm changing. And this scares me. And I mean, please give me a break here. What are you going to do? The therapist? If you're a therapist, you should charge them. So, action is coming. Okay, but you need to approach this from a very, very intuitive perspective. Do you feel that the way they're behaving and the things that they are telling you is creating a clear image of what a future looks like with them? Or do you feel like they're gonna make you go through this situationship and this weird, whatever, emotional containment for a long time? Emotionally they want to be there, so we can't blame them or say, oh my god, bad people. No, but it's up to you to decide what is good for you. Don't prioritize feelings, if this reading makes sense. At this point, you know what, prioritize the Eight of Wands. Do you see growth? Do you see movement? Do you see, if I really have to say, now we are in the month of November, if I have to stay and wait until spring, oh my god, goodbye. Goodbye for real. You don't have to wait for somebody to grow. It's your life, it's your time. If they want to grow, they should find somebody who is more or less on their own type of energy. Maybe they will grow faster in the future. Anyway, this is something that you have to decide and you have to handle. But remember to focus not on the idea that, oh, they have feelings, I'm going to wait for 10 years. Go with the idea, okay, what are they offering me? Am I ready for something like that? Do I want this thing? Is it good? Is it confusing? This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.